So as we move into this process, just as we've done with the other energy centers, when we're working somatically, we're marrying the breath with movement, and movement not in the, I mean, it can be big, but it's not so much in this kind of movement. It's kind of like when you breathe into something and you're directing the breath and the energy there, it's like it's in the fascia, it's in the bone, it's in the muscle, it's in the skin. It's specific and precise, right? And we're activating each of those centers with the kausai. We're really ballooning that out and filling and going, taking almost trying to move the skin and the fascia, the tissue of the cervix and the womb, and then coming up into, just as a reminder, into this Lyankai Pokpo, where it's like a baseball in the solar plexus, yes, but it's also a movement of the ribs to the outside. And more importantly, most importantly, something that we miss is the diaphragm expanding downwards towards the sacrum and connecting to the sacrum, connecting to the womb space. Super powerful. And then we move it up into our heart, into that Mune Pokpo, where the energy moves up and out and the chest, and we're breathing out to here. So we're lifting the heart, and the shoulder blades that are the wings, are really anchored and they're connected. Our wings are connected, because when our postures, you don't see a condor walking around like this. Condors are the heart is to the sky, they're regal, because the energy centers are all activated. Then when we move up the central channel into the Yachai Pokpo, which is like this pyramid in the head, but the focus of it being the pineal gland, the third eye, but this pineal gland. The way to bring the energy there, and when we do it, if you just do it with me now quickly, close your eyes and look up to your third eye with your eyes closed. And you might even notice as you do that you see light. I think in the Vedic traditions they call this Jyoti, this point of light. And then this time, when we breathe out in our journey, in our practice that we're going to do in a moment, in our activation that we're going to do, we're going to breathe the energy out through the crown. And as it goes through the crown, we have another energy center that lives about a foot above our head. And this is the seat of the soul. And this is where the pokpo of the body, the energetic bubble of the entire body begins. And it's like a toroidal field. So as we breathe the energy out through the crown, it comes out through this seat of the soul. It kind of looks like a sun. And as light, as golden light, as a shower of light, like as a cascade of light, as a waterfall of light, Sami energy, pure Saminchai, comes down around and it goes into the earth, 3 or 4 feet. And then as we breathe it up again, we breathe it back up through the central channel. And then we start to circulate the energy. And as we're doing that and circulating the energy, and all of the centers are harmonized and activated, the running, I'm going to call it running the energy, this is where the magic really starts to happen, because anything that either needs recalibrating, reprogramming, healing, transforming in any layer of the energetic field receives everything that it needs to receive through this process effortlessly, like this, So there's this running of the energy in the torus. We may also do a thing called samanchakwi, which is through the pokpos, we can receive the energy from the earth and from the cosmos at the same time, and we can direct it into an energy center and then send it out, right? So it's receiving from heaven and earth at the same time, and often we merge that in the heart, but we can actually merge it in any one of the pokpos and send it out from there. And then there's another beautiful practice that that is very helpful if you need grounding, where you're actually dropping the energy down. So when you breathe it up and into the yache pohpo and into the crown, instead of sending it out into the toroidal field, you literally just drop the energy back down to earth. And that can be very, very grounding if you're feeling wobbled for any reason. So let's just get into it and we'll see where it takes us.